Good afternoon, magandang hapon, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today I have a very exciting episode for you. It's part of our new home build series, and it's a project that we've been monitoring since about December of last year. And at that point, the house that we're going to look at today was about 85 days under construction, about 3 months under construction. So this is one of the highlights of what I get to do here on My PI Dream, is doing these really neat new home build series. And today, without exception, is one of the best. So anyway, go ahead and join me today and looking at a new home build. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now, if you remember correctly on this build right here, we've already done 2 video episodes on this build. The first one was groundbreaking, and that was probably around, I'm going to say around September of 2023. And then around December, if I remember exactly, I think it was December 5th, we did a partial 85-day, like I said earlier, update on the build itself. And it was basically covered drying end of the house. You didn't see any of the finishing, but I want you to look at some of the finishing before we knock on the door and meet Rob and Bless and take a walk around on the inside. I just want you to take a look from the outside, and this is the carport area, and it has some really beautiful details. The stonework, the cladding that's done around the posts, around the carport right here. Something I'm going to show you when we go around to the other side is the texture. Something that was really interesting to me is texture. A lot of the houses in the Philippines are just a flat type of a texture on the outside, but this house, if you look, you can see this is more really, this is a beautiful finish right here. A very nice texture, and the color is the color scheme that you would normally see in a Mediterranean style house, of something of a very neutral, earthy tones, like a sand color with some lighter beiges and all, and also the UPVC windows that they installed there. Also, I want you to show you the details. There is so much detail in this build. Look at these details that they have on the outside exterior of the house, as well as little archways that go around. We'll just kind of walk around the house a little bit right here. And by the way, this right here, and we're going to see on the inside, this is Rob's studio, and we're going to talk a little bit about his studio. You're going to find something really interesting about what Rob uses this studio for. This is the backyard, and you can see there is a really nice patio, a screened-in patio, screened in all the way around, which will go on the inside in just a minute. But I want you to look at, again, at the detail, the architectural detail of the archways and the lighting and the stonework and the color and the roofing. The roofing is a very similar type of roofing, and I'll have to ask him if this is Decra or not. It's very similar, if it's not Decra, to ours, and that's the epoxy asphalt type of roofing, which is very traditional with a Mediterranean style house. And as you can see, the backyard, really nice elevated kubo back here. Well, let's go ahead and go knock on the door and see what Rob and Bless are actually doing on the inside. Hey guys! Hey! How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you today. Glad to finally be able to come around and do a viewing of your very beautiful, and your lovely wife and cat inside inside the kitchen. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely, it's just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, Rob, you guys have been probably living in here now, fully moved in, what, several months?
Late July.
Late July, yeah. But I got to tell you, the place, it looks amazing. You know, was explaining earlier that the last time we were here, you were 85 days. So it's been 85 days into your construction. You just had concrete walls and concrete floor. You had no finishing. So this is so different from that time. But we kind of had an idea. We had the architectural rendering of what the house looks like. But rarely do I see where a house exceeds the architectural rendering. So did you do some changes in some of the design or anything that you had?
The only change we did was the loft.
Oh, the loft.
I decided I wanted a high ceiling because we have the patio here and small windows in the front. I thought, there's not going to be enough light in here. So I said, let's raise it and then we can put windows up here. And once we did that, they said, wow, you should really just put a loft here. And so there you go. That was a change in the plan. This really the only change.
I got to tell you, really good call. And we'll take a walk up there in just a minute. And let's look at the kitchen now. I got to tell you, I love the color choices that you went for. Everything in here. Everything is just such a relaxing, calming, almost like a pastel kind of a feeling, or earth tony kind of a feeling. Yeah. And oh, love the stove. Love the gas stove. Big fan of gas stoves. Yeah. And you have like 6 burners here. Well, I know you're the cook.
Well,
you're the main cook
as well.
You're the Italian cook.
I fired it up the other day. I have the meat sauce. I made a meat sauce for the first time.
Yeah.
Italian.
I've had the chicken parmesan that you made one time.
Yeah, chicken parmesan. That's right.
And this right here. What would you call it? Would you call this a farm sink, like a farm sink?
A farm.
Very deep. Yeah. Sink. Really. I really deep, very functional. And this is very popular these days. And the beams, all the little beams that you have inside here. Attention to detail.
Those are my wife's idea.
Oh, of course. Well, before we go up the stairs, and I got to tell you, I love the detail. There's so much detail everywhere inside houses. The tile that you have going up the steps. But before we go upside, let's do a quick walkthrough of your living room space inside here. And I'm amazed by these ceilings. It's almost like a museum inside here. And you've got a lot of carpet and you've got a lot of stuff. I imagine before you had this stuff in, it was like a major echo effect inside here. Yeah. But now with everything inside,
but it's
very comfortable. Let's go ahead and walk through the living space. We'll check out your neat office that I kind of mentioned to folks in just a little while ago. But let's go ahead and take a look at your bedroom space, your living space, your main one, this is the master bedroom here. Master bedroom. Again, very tastefully decorated. Wow, this is a huge bed. This is like a bed for a king and a queen here. Very nice. And lots of light. Even though you have the tinted glass inside here, it seems to have lots of natural light that's coming inside here. And this is kind of unusual. This nook back here, before like your sculptured or detailed ceiling, very unique. I don't think I've seen this in any of my other new home build series with this type of a design. And what's becoming very popular here is the decorative wall panels inside here.
Hides all the mess of wires and.
There you go. That's a good idea for having that. And then from your master bedroom, you go into a very spacious. Look at the size of this bathroom. Very spacious. And I like the choice of the colors in here too. It breaks away from the colors inside there, but this is very bathroomy type colors inside. Is that a word? Bathroomy?
Bathroom, yeah. You just coined it.
Really nice. Nice size shower that you have inside here with the appropriate fixtures. Very nice sink inside here. And to the right is your wardrobe space over here where you have your clothing. Now, are these custom made? These cabinets right here? Did you get them through like IKEA or anything?
All the cabinets here, kitchen cabinets, everything are all done by my contractor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he did a very wonderful job. This is very modern, very modern. Like it. Now, one of the things that I said on the front of the house is you have it's textured. It's not
stucco,
a flat.
yeah.
It's stucco. So that was the question I had, and I think you said this is also a stucco texture that you have inside here.
Yeah.
But it's not
Smooth,
the rut. This is a smooth stucco.
Yeah, it's still textured a little bit, but it's not like what they did outside.
Okay, so now as we leave the master bedroom, we got here. You have the comfort room or the bathroom. This is a common bathroom for your other bedroom that you have over on this side over here. And for if you have guests from the living room, this is where they would all be coming inside here. Again, who was did you guys do all the decorating inside here? Or
yeah, I mean, I guess the pictures and stuff that we had.
Very tastefully decorated, very, very tastefully decorated. And then over here, and this is a neat feature. We're going to see this again when we go up to your loft. This is, if you're standing walking up to the loft, you're looking down in this area down here.
Yeah.
And then when we, from here, we're actually looking up, which brings, because you have so much really nice lighting that's coming in all throughout the house. And it gives a very open, spacious feeling throughout the house. And this is a guest bedroom, I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And again, the windows and the window treatments done very tastefully, very, very nice inside here. Again, the same cabinetry, the custom cabinetry from your contractor.
Yeah.
And you got a view of the backyard. Oh, and look at that. Hopefully that tree stays back over there. That is a neat tree back there. And then straight across is another guest bedroom that you have over here. So again, very nice. And this would be a wardrobe or something that's what you could put over here. But this is obviously your workout room.
Stairmaster here.
Stairmaster. And again, the details for the ceiling and the lighting inside here. Your contractor did a fantastic job.
You want to go upstairs?
Okay, let's go up to the loft. Oh, look at this collection. Oh, I don't want to give anything away, but we have a collector of music and a real affection for the media, and we'll talk about that when we head over toward Rob's studio.
We had a theater in our house in America, and I had all this equipment, as you can see, is a ton of equipment, projector, and we had no place to put it. And when we decided to put the loft here, it was like, well, let's put the theater here.
It's a great place to relax inside the evening, watch a movie. Now this is really a big screen, 120 inches right here. So it's almost like you're actually in the movie theater. Hence the term home theater. Anyway, from up here, I don't know how good we captured it with the drone, but from up here you can see it's just a great view. Look at this open space, very open space concept inside here. This is just a great feeling.
We put in a bathroom here, so I'm lazy and didn't want to climb down the stairs when watching.
Well, that's a great idea, because you can be up here with the popcorn and the drinks and the beverages and stuff like that. So this is a great. And then, we have still a few more places, but this is that area that I was saying that it's a great. This is what you would look from. When we were down there looking up to the stairs going up to the loft area, and this is from the loft area going down the stairs looking down. Again, a great use of open space and lighting, natural lighting that's coming in through all of the windows. And this is something I wish we would have done, is did integrated lighting on the steps, because we normally just have to turn on a light switch for an above light instead of having that. So that's, if you're building, this is something that you should really consider doing, because you really need to do that early on to be able to hide all the wiring. So since we're standing right here, there's two doors here, and this is a storage room.
The wife told me, stay out of there.
Okay, well, we won't go inside there, but I know this is your utility room, and
where the solar is.
Okay, so all the entry points for the utilities, the solar.
Networking.
Your network, you have a network box right here, a rack for all your networking through your house. Your battery backup, which is the same company that we chose, you went with Go Solar. You have the same inverter, I believe, and you have the same batteries that we have inside. These are, I think, 10.24 kilowatts each. Automatic transfer switch, and some of your house is 110, 120 volts. This is the step-down transformer that goes through independent wiring for specific places, so that you
all
could
the white
use
outlets are 110.
So you have some of your items that you didn't want to get rid of from the U.S. so that you could use those inside. So you have specific outlets that are dedicated to that. Very nice pantry space that you have back here. This area is what I showed from the outside. This is the screened-in porch that you have. And you did tiling out here. You have the PVC panels for the roofing. And the big plus here is screened-in porch all the way around. So you get the lights, but you don't get the insects.
Right.
This is great inside here. Yeah.
He built 2 custom doors here. These are all custom.
Custom doors.
Everything is custom. Every screw, everything. He designed this. I told him it had to be sealed. I want no bugs getting in here.
Yeah.
So this is all sealed.
Yeah, because I can see this is like
that's glass.
This is glass up here in the top up here. So you got the glass. So you have no bugs. Don't stand a chance around your place here, Rob.
Don't. I don't even see any lizards here, really.
And I got to tell you, this if you remember my video I did for making the cigar ashtray, this is where I got the idea from. This is from Rob's. We were sitting here one night. I said, "Oh, we got to have one of those." And my friend Eddie Cantada, Eddie says, "Hey James, I got some logs laying around. Can you build something very similar to this over here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Eddie, let's go ahead, let's do it." So we have a video on that if you want to learn how to do a ashtray, build an ashtray from scratch. Anyway, very nice and very nice.
That's another door out there to the back.
Right. Oh yeah, got the other door right here.
And then that leads out to like a dirty kitchen.
Oh yeah, I see that on the outside. And this was that
barbecue's back there.
From the utility room. That was the area from there. Your contractor did a fantastic job with detail. Everything, it's impeccable. So I'm saving the best for last. We were outside the front of the house when I did the walk around before we actually came in, and I let everybody know you have a studio here, and most people don't really equate studio to what you do. So what we're going to do, instead of talking about it right here, let's go inside and you talk about it on the inside. So let's talk about your studio.
Go ahead.
All right, let's. There. I don't want any copyright strikes. Anyway, I want you to see this right here, this little sign right here. Rob, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about what you actually do with all your free time, right here in this little environment inside here.
So back when I spent 25 years in radio, and when during COVID. I said, I'm going to do it. I have time. I'm going to start a radio station. And so I invested in the equipment and built a studio. And when we moved, had to take everything apart. And I just finished it really, literally, just within a week. I got the new bass traps put in.
Oh, you got the bass? Yeah. So normally you had music going all the time inside, but I just asked you to turn the music off so that we don't get any copyright strikes inside here. So you are on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You are the internet disc jockey is what you are. You do that. And this is actually the name of Rob's channel. So if you look it up, or if you want to download the app, because I hear it all the time on yours, download the Apple app, RetroRocks, because you have it on multiple platforms. You have it on Apple.
Yeah, I used to have it on Android, but the Google people got to be too much of a hassle for me. So instead, you can download like Radio.net's player, because it's actually a better player than my Android player was. So you just listen to Radio.net and search for RetroRocks.
Now I'm going to give Rob a plug here, and it's a well-deserved plug, because I subscribe to multiple music channels, stations, different types of media, and I'm not going to mention what they are, but Rob has a great channel, and it's extremely professional because he has the background. How many years have you been in?
Since 1975.
Since 1975, he's been in
doing radio, one form or another.
One form or another, and some you want to throw out?
I worked at Sirius XM for a couple of years.
Sirius XM. Anyway, well, that was one of the ones I wasn't going to mention that I actually subscribe to. But what I was a little skeptical when he said he's doing a internet music station, radio station, but I tried it, and I got to tell you, I tried it like 3 months ago or something like that, and from the very first moment I started using it, I can't stop playing the channel because how many songs on your playlist would you say that you have altogether?
3,000.
Yeah, 3,000.
And it's all geared to people
like us.
Like us.
So and my channel, the demographics for my channel are mostly people who are in their like 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yeah.
And he plays music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Right.
And I got to tell you, there are so many songs that bring back memories, and I listen to, and I don't hear them around here, and I don't even hear them on the other channels that I was talking about that I subscribe to, and it's extremely professional. So anyway, that's the plug for Rob's channel. If you get a chance, listen to Retro Rocks, download it, or listen, like I said, on
you
the web.
Listen online at retrorocks.net.
There you go.
You can tell Alexa, play Retro Rocks. All you have to do is enable the Retro Rocks skill.
I do. We listen to it around the yard all
Fast
day
Bobby
long.
here with you. So good to be with you today. By the way, I want to thank a special guest who dropped by my studio earlier today, which also happens to be my home, the star of My PI Dream on YouTube, Mr. James Tanner, who has actually been covering our house build here in Tierra Maria in Lipa City, Batangas, since we started building. James is not only a good friend, but largely responsible, whether he likes it or not, for us being here in this beautiful neighborhood in our comfortable retirement home. And for that, I couldn't be more thankful. Thank you, James. On the way, more classic hits and more classic rock. The Doobies are next. Stay close. Listen to Retro Rocks on Alexa. It's the easiest way to listen. Just enable the Retro Rock skill in your Alexa app. From there, it's just 3 words. Alexa, play Retro Rocks. Retro Rocks, the internet's playlist of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, online at retrorocks.net.
Retro Rocks.
I'm going to close from right here inside the kitchen of Rob and Bless, and I want to thank you. You're so gracious inviting everybody from my channel to view your beautiful build right here. And if I remember correctly, we have a house warming on Saturday night, right?
That's right.
So we're gonna do the house warming right here. It's traditional. I mean, it's not just in North America or other places around. When you build a house, you have a house warming, or in some cases inside the Philippines, you do a house blessing. We're gonna have a house warming here with some of the neighbors in our neighborhood, and I'm looking forward to it because we normally do Saturday night Villa Feliz.
That's right.
Which is quite catchy. We have a lot of people coming, and as the community grows, we're going from house to house to house, and I'm looking forward to doing that right here on Saturday. Well, again, thank you guys. Thank you so much, and for sharing your beautiful, beautiful home, and especially sharing it with those of you out there. Now I want to close today's episode by thanking both Rob and Bless for opening up their doors and sharing their home build with us here on My PI Dream. I really enjoy doing the new home build series because it gives you a real good opportunity to see and get a feeling of home construction here inside the Philippines. And a lot of people are amazed that home construction in the Philippines isn't really different, much different from any type of home construction around other parts of the world, except everything here is made out of concrete. We're in a lot of the other parts of the world, like North America, we build a lot of things with wood. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on the little My PI Dream heart. And the bottom right hand side of your screen, you'll be subscribed, and if you ring that bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from the very, very beautiful Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.